Our three officials, David Guthrie, Ed Malloy, and Tom Washington. And good to have you with us on TNT for the first round matchup. And closed captioning for the playoffs on TNT, all presented. Coming up short that time. This is a must win for Portland. Trying to even the series. And Nurkic, big guy, 7 feet, 260 pounds.
First one. And that's where, to Jokic's credit, he's been making a lot of those so far in this series. Seen so far, drive that basketball. The Nuggets defense in the restricted area has been the worst in league history.
And he is not forced to think. We saw that three ball come up short early. Step back, Damian Lillard. Heartbreak. Aaron Gordon's got it.
They have Michael Porter on Dame Lillard. Michael Porter wants the ISO, but Joker's in his way. Now Joker's going to clear out and let him do his thing. And, ooh, Dame Lillard with the theft right there, straight.
Celebrating his 37th birthday today. He checks in. Morris, fresh into the game for the Nuggets, can't get the lay-in. McCollum, a triple is good for him.
And it only makes sense. One-on-one, he's had his way with Nurkic down low in the middle of the court and behind the three-point line. So you definitely want to show him some more attention. And especially with Jamal Murray out, sometimes he presses the action and gets downhill, and he gets a lot of good layups and opportunities for his teammates on the weak side.
Visit cdc.gov. All right, cdc.gov. And let's do it together. Now Marcus Howard driving a kick. Good spacing. Monte Morris.
Great ball movement.
Yes.
The shot didn't fall, but those are the shots, like I said, 2 timeouts, so you get a lot more rest.
Yeah, your heart rate comes back down. On the step back, now 0 for 3, Damian Lillard wanted some contact underneath, didn't get it. So the struggles continue, yet Portland's only up by 4. It'll be Nurkic. Good quick release before Aaron Gordon could come into the equation.
If he got it off or not, couldn't really tell.
Mid-range. Lillard struggling like Jokic right now. Dame is 0 for 4.
So those guys make the decisions.
It's also a lot of ISO ball as you bring that up. Lillard's due. He's got a triple.
And man, did you see the space he created with that step back, Joe? I know you might be the future MVP.
On the takeaway. Here's your big guy. Nurkic brought it across the timeline. And how about this? McCollum off the glass. So biggest lead of the game now for Portland.
The Joker off of Nurkic's body, which allows him to wreak havoc on the glass. So staying with that screen and roll and hitting shots like that is exactly what Portland needs to stick with throughout the course of this game.
Just look back, you know he wants to go 2 for 1. And breaking it off. Now he's going to try a little fall-away mid-range. And the final shot. So slow start offensively. Lillard just 1 for 6 shooting. He is now 5 of 5 at the free throw line, but you got to like their chances because
a half like this. So when he really gets into his groove, they could possibly increase this lead.
Gets it done to the free throw line. So Campazzo starts the second half. What's it going to be for the Nuggets? You know that guy's got to get going for them to have a prayer. And the struggles continue.
You come into the league with one thing being your strength, and you continuously work on your weaknesses until you're a well-rounded basketball player, and that's where Norman Powell is today.
Jokic. The problems continue. He is now 0 for 3 on his triples and 5 of 14 overall. And on cue.
Timeout. Got to get a timeout.
On cue. Norman Powell.
Denver's lifeless right now, but tonight he just hasn't had it.
So out of the timeout, a design play. And the same result.
Same result.
And a great look.
And you see him shaking his head because he knows he's getting good shots.
Right.
And you see him shaking his head because he knows he's getting good shots.
Right.
He knows these are the shots that I normally take. It's not like they're doubling me or they're taking the ball out of my hands.
A second-round pick, don't forget. As he started his career, Milwaukee traded him on draft night to Toronto. Norman Powell, 7 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. And the leading scorer right now. C.J. McCollum tried to thread it through. Over the top. Aaron Gordon denied and blocked by Nurkic.
Gotta push it. Push it. You got an advantage.
Launching for 3.
And what a job Powell has done on Porter. I mean, we're talking about Norman Powell's offense, but he has absolutely erased Porter on the offense, on the defensive end. I mean, he has come out there. He's chased him off screens, got into his.
Yeah, after you could see the way the attention they were paying to Jokic, they said, Campazzo, it's yours. They're 7 of 25 on threes. Guess who? Norman Powell up to 21. What an acquisition by Neil O'Shea, the general manager of the Blazers. That kind of sums it up. The short shot clock. Damian Lillard's going to take the 3. And it's been that kind of game for him shooting. He's 1 of 8 overall and 1 of 4 on his triples. But
Dame has 9 points, is 1 for 8. They're up 20 in this game. That's the beauty of sports. You think you know something, you just don't.
Loose stuff. Picked up by Damian Lillard.
Is 1 for 8. They're up 20 in this game. That's the beauty of sports. You think you know something, you just don't.
Loose stuff. Picked up by Damian Lillard. And it'll be Norman Powell off the trampoline. A 22-point lead for the Blazers. As you said, go figure. Lillard, deep three. Same result and a hold. Nurkic going to the rack. Jermichael Green holding on for dear life.
Denver. What a tale of 2 games. Just 8 of 29 from outside. Lillard feeds it to Melo. Wide open 3 to the dome.
And Damian Lillard's 1 for 9. He's going to the free throw line where he's perfect, 6 for 6. But they didn't want to go back. They were down 3-1 to Utah, down 3-1 to the Clippers. And they came back in both before losing in 5 to the Lakers. It'll be Marcus Howard coming up short before this matchup. And it's going to be going back to Denver. Tied at 2 games apiece. It'll be a charge? Yes. Before this matchup. And it's going to be going back to Denver. Tied at 2 games apiece. It'll be a charge? Yes. The frustration continues, even on a second chance opportunity putback. It'll be a deep one for Damian. Didn't call glass, did he?